Hello, I'm Mackley Bain. Well, if you're watching this, you probably already know that. Today, I will be presenting my air quotes passion project for the summer of 2023. Passion project is a new term flying around. Not really entirely sure what it means, but this project is a about my passion, some of my passions, and is the intersection of them. Anyway, I had no summer job or summer internship, so I spent a lot of time on this thing. I'm actually quite proud of how it turned out. The following project uses art, written, painted, and drawn to send important messages about sustainability and health. I also included some practical things that you can do towards the end. So hopefully you do some of those already, and if not, hope this new information sways you into adopting some new habits. I'm beyond excited to be sharing this with you, with the world. Thank you for watching. It really means a lot. Again, thank you. And I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy listening to my voice an extended period of time. It's a rare occurrence. So here we go. To reunite we must. We are fighting in a war we can only lose. I'm not sure what to call this, a book, a pamphlet, a brochure. What I do know is this is a cry for help in a world gone mad. Anyway, it's an art collection. To reunite we must. Dedicated to my mom, my dad, Kylie. Love you all. Peace. To reunite we must. Humans are a part of nature. We often forget our biology because of the egotistical notion that humans are separate from nature and in control of it. Our current beliefs, decisions, and actions that seek to exploit the earth are destroying the planet and all life on it. Nature has always been and always will be. Our separation from nature has put us in a battle against it. We are fighting in a war we can only lose. It would be erroneous to discount the amazing capabilities of humans, but we must learn to give way to our egos and coexist with our world. To do this, we must use this incredible knowledge, power, and intelligence to use the guidelines that nature has given us to flourish. Using nature's guidance, we will be able to create systems that are not only more efficient, but also sustainable. We must shift from using nature's resources to nature's forces. To be human, 11 inches by 17 inches, medium is acrylic on canvas. Nature's intention, 1, 2, and 3, no particular order. 8.5 inches by 11 inches, pen on paper. To be human. Being human is a difficult experience to distill in any way. Our lives are made so great, but extremely complex from the capacity of the human mind. However, to describe the external appearance and physical health of a human is comparatively simple. Humans are meant to be physically capable of difficult stunts and moving around for extended periods of time. These abilities allowed us to survive, which was reflected in the external appearances of people. Their physical capabilities were necessary and their fit bodies ordinary. Now these things are exemplary and extraordinary. Many people have lost touch with the incredible nature of the human body. The declining health of the United States is great indication of how we are destroying the natural world of which we are a part. Being overweight or obese is unnatural and unhealthy, and you don't look good either. Over 40% of the US population is obese. Insane and sad. Nature did not intend for us to look like this. Our bodies are biological machines. We've been fueling them with ring dings and Pepsi. It's like putting beer in a car and expecting a smooth ride. I think that switching our diets to consist of unprocessed or very minimally processed foods, in other words, natural foods or whole foods, we would begin to feel more energized and powerful. Natural diets would elicit much lower rates of pain, sickness, and disease. When we give our bodies their intended fuel, natural foods, they function smooth and flourish. Not only are we filling up with horrible fuel, we are not even using what little fuel we have. Many people are extremely sedentary. People are not even using the great technology we all have. The human body. The average American takes 3,000 to 4,000 steps per day, whereas the Hadza average 16,000 steps per day. The Hadza tribe, located around Tanzania, is one of the last hunter-gatherer tribes in existence, and they exemplify our natural capabilities and habits. The Hadza can even stick their hands into beehives and come out unscathed. The idea that one must return to this level of activity to be healthy is ridiculous, but I believe we can strive to increase that average, hopefully to 10,000 steps per day. This touches upon another societal issue, which is the excessive amount of screen time incurred by modern society. The wonders of the screen are incredible and allow us to do amazing things. However, we have become consumed by it. We're not even living our lives. To be human is the greatest gift, greatest experience. The human body is one of the greatest technologies ever created. Like many others, it's abused. Today, most people have forgotten their nature, which likely creates an absence of part of the human experience. Working out the mind and body should not be thought of as a choice, but an activity that one looks forward to, one wants to do, and one must do. According to the CDC and their data from 2021, not a single state or territory of the United States has an obesity rate below 20%, with the average being around 40%. Obesity is an epidemic born of laziness and the fucked up food system. Weight loss or gain is simple, very simple. One consumes more calories than one burns, one will gain weight. If one consumes less calories than one burns, one will lose weight. The complexity arises when calculating the burning of calories due to everyone's differing BMR or basal metabolic rate, age, many other factors. Looking at one's appearance, one must also consider why. Biology does not lie, one's mind does. One is not done with diet, exercise when one is skinny or hits their goal weight. To maintain that body, one must maintain the same habits that got one there. You are never done. Your biology, you are nature. And nature is yet to quit in 14 billion years. It never stops. You can never stop. Anyway, nobody needs to be overweight, and try to be more active, go outside, eat real food, do most things in moderation. The brilliance of nature. 20 inches by 16 inches. Medium, acrylic, and pen on canvas. Plants are creators, plants are providers, plants are strong, plants are intelligent, plants are teachers, plants are necessary, plants are brilliant, plants are beautiful. Plants are beautiful creatures that are integral to the planet and the life on it. They create a cycle in the biological system. Plants provide us with breathable air, food, and elegance. Through their amazing nature, plants are able to do a process called photosynthesis, a process which takes unavailable energy, sunlight, and converts it into biologically available energy. This new energy is the basis for almost all life, a basis for a sustainable biological system. Almost all life would cease to exist without plants or autotrophs, at least all human life. The importance of plants to the planet cannot be understated, yet we continue to build over and kill so many amazing plants. We must learn to respect and cooperate with plants. By cooperating with nature, we could develop sustainable systems that would allow all life to thrive, not just humans. And when you really think about it, humans aren't really thriving at all. This change begins with a change in humanity's commonly held belief that we are separate from and somehow better than nature. This idea is false. We're a part of nature, therefore, we cannot be better than it. Plants are incredible teachers. They teach us respect for nature, patience, responsibility, resilience, and more. Plants give us air and food, bring us joy and beauty into life. Plants are brilliant. Raw power, 12 inches by 12 inches, acrylic on cardboard. Ra was the name of the sun god of ancient Egypt, who was an important part of the culture. Ra, or the sun, was attributed to being the giver of life. Throughout history and culture, the sun has been revered as a great power, an integral part of the world. These peoples and cultures were right to give the sun such a status. The sun provides almost all life on Earth with the energy necessary for their existence. Now, on a grander scale of space and time, the immense power of the sun can be seen. The sun, well, rather its gravity, is the main catalyst behind the creation of the Earth and all the other celestial bodies in our solar system. It provides the solar system with stability, structure, and rhythm. On a more sinister but incredible note, the sun will engulf the Earth as it grows to an astounding size, as it becomes a red giant toward the end of its life. The sun induces small damages through UV radiation, CMEs, coronal mass ejections, and solar wind. These minor damages shall not be of worry, as there are protections or repair mechanisms already in place, as long as exposure is kept in moderation. And here I quote my favorite show, Seinfeld. It's like looking at the sun. You don't stare at it. It's too risky. You get a sense of it? Look away. That was from season 4, probably the best season. Anyway, almost all life on this planet relies on the sun's energy in one way or another. That life includes us, humans. Our continuous separation from nature is destroying our beautiful and necessary connection to this magnificent star. The sun gives our bodies rhythm, vitamins, energy, and an emotional boost through serotonin and more. As stated before, the sun has incredible power, which can cause harm, and we have become scared of it. However, this fear is wrong and may be causing more damage than the sun itself. Using these chemical concoctions we call sunscreens, some are okay, most are not, are doing damage to our bodies and the environment. The sun has the capacity to greatly improve our lives, which occurs through moderation and consistency of exposure. The sun is the giver of life. And as life, we must learn to give way to this fear and to use the light and energy that it provides. The sun is beautiful in its grandness and power. See the beauty on the other side? Change. 17 inches by 11 inches. The medium is acrylic on canvas. Changing is difficult. It is scary. It takes effort, time, great willpower to actually change. Sometimes the benefits of changes are hard to see or take a long time to present themselves. Sometimes one gets caught up in the discomfort and forgets why. I believe this difficulty of seeing change occur discourages many people from changing or continuing long enough. Once one begins new activities, thought must not be, I am going to change, but rather, I am changing. Focus then becomes the process, not the result. For example, one works out for a month, does not see any results, which leads them to believe that nothing is happening. If nothing happens, it appears pointless. Keyword appears. In reality, the changes are already occurring. That person is changing. When trying to change, one must realize that change is not a destination, but an endless journey. Changes are happening even though they might not be able to be seen. The end goal of change should be valued, but not the only thing that is desired. One must see the beauty, the other side of change. What this means is take on a new perspective, change, to look at change in a new light. Continuing with the working out example, let's say one hits their goal weight by adopting a new diet, fitness routine. To keep this new body, one must continue the same habits that got them. The beauty is not only in their better looking body, but also their amazing new healthy lifestyle. New habits may be extremely difficult to do in the beginning. However, it gets easier. And eventually, one may even dislike their old habits or see them in a new way. Seek enjoyment in the process as well as the result, but not solely the result. The new habits are the beauty. Beauty of change is in the infinite process and what that process will create. The world needs to change. Rather, humans need to change our ways. We are currently abusing the earth. The way we live and treat the world right now is as if we are a virus or cancer to it. Change to a sustainable way of life will take a long time and massive collective effort, and probably some terrible event. But we must. We're changing, but more of us must begin. We have to see that our world is screaming out for help. Help we can already give. Help given through drastically changing the way we live. The new world will be beautiful. Reunification, 20 inches by 16 inches, the medium acrylic on canvas. Reunification. Reunification with nature will be amazing. It is the way. For almost all of human history, we were closely tied to nature, plants, animals, the sun, ocean, rivers, rocks, dirt, the air, everything. We loved the earth and it loved us back. We cherished food, rain, sunlight, and more. Simple things. We saw ourselves as a part of the earth. Modernity has brought us many incredible things, but we have lost sight of who we are as humans. We see ourselves as greater, separate from nature. We are not. We are nature. That's almost it. Um, Recently, I've been learning a lot of new and thought-provoking information from a variety of sources, mediums, and subjects. Some of the topics include physical health, mindfulness, gut health, longevity, climate change, and more. Anyway, All these amazing people, experts in their respective fields, are essentially stating, and some of them advocating for a simple notion: the modern experiment is over. We're wrong, or at least partly. We need to change. The main theme across all these topics is that by trying to be better than nature, we forgot what was working, what was great. We should go back to some of those simple yet effective practices, activities, and lifestyles. And this idea applies to almost every aspect of life. I'm not advocating to go back into the caves, but rather to use nature's guidelines as a basis for development. Zach Bush, in his podcast with Rich Roll, or one of his podcasts with Rich Roll, used a term that I really like for this idea: biomimicry. Use biology or nature has already produced and build from there, or try to copy it because it's so amazing. Returning to this more natural lifestyle will bring about immense change. Change for the better, change that will solve many of today's problems of individuals and society. What does this more natural lifestyle mean? On an individual level, this means exercise, sunlight, whole food diet, social interactions beyond screens, 8 hours of sleep per night, and more. On a societal level, sustainability, which is a convoluted subject, but some of the stuff includes clean energy, new farming methods such as polyculture or regenerative agriculture, some composting, eco-friendly packaging, non-laboratory chemical heavy hygiene and cleaning and personal care products, sustainable fishing practices, and more. Also, stop subsidizing unsustainable industries such as fishing, monoculture farming, oil industries, much more. Hope. I'm no expert. I am merely an advocate and a messenger. There's a bunch of information on just about every topic I mentioned and more from much more credible sources than I, much more intelligent people than I, people that are able to avoid run ons. The idea of living in a more natural way and becoming a part of nature again is my reason for creating this collection. By engaging in some of these practices, habits, or whatever you want to call them, has made me significantly happier and healthier. I wish you all the best and hope this information can benefit your life in a similar way it has mine. I also believe that by engaging in this lifestyle, I significantly reduced my negative impact on the environment. I hope you will do the same, see out this beautiful future, save this beautiful planet. I hope these pieces of art and writing inspire you to change some of the things you do. Not who you are, things you do. The changes I hope and believe will bring you happiness and health. You'll also be contributing to a more beautiful future for all life on Earth, which feels good to be a part of. To reunite, we must. Love and peace. Last thing. So here are the things I was talking about in the beginning, things you can do. Uh, so there's a list. I'm not going to read them. Find that. And all the media, books, podcasts, audio, things that I recommend. And a parting gift. The Earth Dies Screaming by UB40. I love this song. It's one of my favorites. Teach you how to be patient. It takes 4 minutes for the singing to kick in. Um, Thank you again. It means a lot. I'm super happy to share this with you, the world. Find a digital copy of this in the description of this video. Thank you. Peace.